Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non, how's it motherfucking going? It's your boy Swervin of Swervin Media. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Today, I'm gonna be going into common theme I talk about a lot, but it's just how I don't really ever find too much authenticity in anybody who's on fucking YouTube. It's just opportunists and frauds, which, you know, the opportunists are cool or whatever, but it's these frauds who need to get called out. People like Fresh and Fit, they have all these rules for life. They tell young men this is what you need to do, but they talk about these experiences in life that they've not had. Pearl, like this just Pearly fucking girl, is out of her goddamn mind. It's about time that she fucking ends, dude. I want to be the one to end her, dude. What is up with her? Why is she famous? Dude, she dresses like my fucking grandma did. I really need to see why y'all fucking like her. I think she is so fucking lame. And I'm not some PC liberal bitch either. I'm just a fucking realist. And that girl sucks. Like, straight up. She fucking sucks. Fresh Fit suck. Andrew Tate is authentic. You know what I mean? Gotcha. You thought I was about to say Andrew Tate sucks. No, I think he's great and hilarious, and because I believe when he speaks. I can tell that he is talking from a past experience in his life. From when these other people are talking, they're basically just theorizing shit that they think sounds smart and that they think will get them clicks. But it ain't smart, it's dumb as fuck. We're gonna watch these clips, we're gonna get into it. Please like and subscribe. It's your boy Swervin.
I mean, that's just my sentiment about it.
You know what I was thinking about, which is crazy? If you're a 1% guy, like top 1%, let's just say height, money, looks, whatever, you can't expect a virgin. Like,
wait, you can't or you can?
You can't.
If you're a top 1%
yeah, like
guy?
they don't expect it. I'm not saying they don't want it, but they don't expect it.
Oh,
like
a top guy
and that's
doesn't expect a virgin.
Yeah, and that's just kind of speaks to the dating pool for like men today.
Yo, honestly, who wants a fucking virgin? You're a virgin? Fuck that. I'm cool. I've never heard anybody ever just speak like, dude, honestly, man, I want to get married, but there's just no virgins, dude. I've never once heard that in my life. Like, where does she get this kind of shit?
You can get like to the top like 1% of men and you don't expect a virgin.
Elaborate on that.
I mean, like, what do men look for typically, historically? Purity, youth. Right? And attractiveness, obviously pretty in shape. And so it's like, you have a guy that can get to like the pinnacle of what women want. Like, you know, tall, muscles, money, whatever. And like those guys don't expect a virgin because like the quality of women has just gone down today. Like the average partner count is like what? I mean, they say like between 5 and 8. And like, you know that after like 5 to 7 partners, your chance of a happy marriage drops to like 20% in 10 years, roughly.
But the more that I actually think about it, it kind of makes sense why they want virgins, because when you're with a virgin and you give them sex for the first time, whether you're a male or female, that person's gonna totally fall in fucking love, dude. It happens every single time. Like, whoever the first person is, like, if you take a chick's virginity, she will be obsessed with you. And I could see why these, like, people who are in these spaces who say this kind of dumb shit would want to have that, because they can brainwash the chick and make them do whatever the fuck whatever the fuck she wants. You know, one time, I had that experience. You know, I was younger and kind of an asshole. I would do shit like, say, I'd call her like, hey, I just got in a car accident, can you send me money? And fucking, you know, and so, yeah, they fall in love with you. It's kind of scary at the blocker.
I feel like older women lie to the younger generation of women.
Okay, go on.
And I just think, what I hate is I hate lying to girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's like dishonest to say you can just do whatever you want and have no consequence. Like, it really pisses me off. I have 3 little sisters, you know? So it's like, you're going to say you can just do whatever you want. There's no consequences, even though, especially when it's women over like a certain age where they know deep down there are consequences for those kind of...
It's just so funny to hear someone just like frame like they're like all about hard work and, you know, there's consequences for your actions, when like she doesn't take any accountability for any of her little screw ups. And like, she comes from like a super rich family. Of course, everybody has their own battles, but like, you don't know what it's like to ever go to bed not knowing where your next meal was, or not knowing where you're gonna fucking sleep that night, and you don't know that struggle, and you like speak on things that says such a matter-of-fact way when you just like should just shut the fuck up, honestly.
I do have to ask you about, because in between the time that we booked you to come on the show and you actually coming on the show, you had a guy called Nick Fuentes that you interviewed.
Nick.
Yeah. And then you did an interview with this guy. Like, this is not a guy we would ever have on because he's a racist, Holocaust denying piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. But you had him on, and then you took that interview down and apologized. So what happened with that whole thing?
Oh, I can't talk too much. There's like legal things going on.
There's legal things going on.
Yeah, there's not with Nick, but just but there's I have a video coming out about that whole thing. So you guys have to wait for the video. Well, but I will say I did not find Nick to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
It's well documented that he's racist, and he's okay with it. He's not scared to fucking hide it. So I don't get why, like, does she think, like, saying things are racist is, like, PC or, like, a liberal thing to do? Therefore, she's, like, red pill and, like, racism's not real. I'm in the red pill. I'm fucking Pearl. Look at my fucking dress. I dress like a grandma. You want some of my old cunt? But, yeah, I don't know why. She could just, like, say, yeah, it was a bad thing. I should have looked more into him before he came and sat and had an interview with me. Instead of, like, no, I don't think Nick Fuentes is racist. It's like, dude, it's so well documented. Like, fucking idiot.
Wait, he was talking to an Italian girl next to you and saying that she shouldn't have a black boyfriend or something along those lines.
He doesn't believe in. See, I don't really want to go into like the race mixing stuff too much.
No, but you just said he wasn't being racist, and I watched him be racist on your show.
Well, I mean, to me, he says the same things that like there's a lot of people that think like that. But
it doesn't make it less racist just because other people think it.
You could say that, but to me, it's like, how do I put it? His argument is more about culture. It's easier if you date someone in your culture. You'd have to watch the full thing, but was like being a bit like combative to him. And to me, he was just like kidding. But yeah,
He did say, I am a bit racist, even in that. And in fact, in your apology, you said that he said racist things.
Well, there's a video coming out about all of that, but you'll see. It's coming out.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking you is because it's kind of like a big deal that you had this guy on. Do you see what I'm saying? He is incredibly toxic.
I'm just telling you my personal experience with him. We filmed hours and hours and hours of footage with him. There was that one to me, if you watch the full clip, it puts it in a little bit of context. Yeah. But he was really polite. He showed up on time. Like
He also
and honestly, he did a panel and he spoke about his opinions on race mixing, and a lot of people agreed with him.
Okay, but that doesn't change whether it's racist or not, right? But what I'm getting
Do you think it's racist to like, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Do you think it's racist, like if I'm Irish and I say I want to date someone that's Irish, do you think that's racist?
No, but if I say to you, you're Irish, therefore you shouldn't date a black man, that is racist, yeah.
I find that whole conversation right there really bizarre. I don't understand why she wants to defend his honor, even though he's an honorable in his mind. He honors the racism, he likes it, but she's over here trying to say like, oh, he was polite and my staff didn't care. But I mean, since then it's pretty obvious that your staff did care. I don't get that shit. I don't know, it's just weird. It's like, why? What's the point of it?
Yeah, my opinion is that he was polite overall. He was a good guest.
He was also denying the Holocaust, from what I remember.
Look, I'm not with that. Keep me out of that one. I'm not with the race. Like, that's not my thing. But I just think people are allowed to have their opinions. So if he has crazy opinions, let him have his opinions.
So now you think people are allowed to have their opinions. How come you're not so generous on your show when a girl says, like, I don't want to get married at 20. I don't want to be a virgin. Why do you not let them have their own thoughts and opinions? But, you know, when it's Nick Fuentes on, he should just be allowed to have his thoughts and opinions. Fucking cunt.
I wanted to do like one with Dr. Umar, but he didn't want to come. Sad.
Who's Dr. I don't know who that is.
Dr. Umar has like the same opinions as Nick. Like, he doesn't believe in race mixing too. He's just black.
Yeah.
It's like a common, yeah.
Yeah, there are some people who believe that, sure. Yeah. But, you know, when you were talking about the Holocaust with him, he was saying it's like slavery, it got embellished, and you were sort of going, I can see your point. And that's why I found it a bit confusing, because then in your apology, you said, well, I wasn't really educated on these things.
Yeah.
She just said that Dr. Umar and Nick Fuentes have the same opinions. That cannot be the farthest from the truth. I see a common theme here, especially with this interview and then the Ethan Klein interview, where Ethan was basically giving her a layup, like, hey, you can just say, like, slavery was not embellished, like, slavery was bad, and she just would not say it. It was the weirdest thing ever. Obviously, she likes to appear as a racist, which is weird because all of her employees are black, and maybe she found some kind of like weird power in that. I don't know. I'm not saying that's it at all. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, it's weird because when you see like her in these clips and the one with Ethan Klein, it's just like, why not you just like, what are you doing?
To be totally fair, you could just say, I don't think slavery was embellished.
Like you were
like
just
that's
talking
super
about,
easy.
Like
that's a layup for most people.
I was quoting a book. That's the crazy part. I was quoting a book.
So do you agree with his statement though?
Do I think overall it was embellished? Some parts, sure.
There it is. Which part?
Some part.
Nope.
Already made a video on that. Go check it out. I mean, it's just pretty amazing stuff. Honestly, sometimes it's just like, do they do this on purpose? They get together before and say, hey, let's just make me look like the dumbest I can look as possible. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Peace.